had a child.
Exactly. I never had my own little baby boy. So when I first had him, I'll never forget, we were
I
in the
never
hall.
forget it either. I
We were
remember.
in the hallway. I mean, you know how little he was. Everyone said, like, he literally looked like a little toy. He looked like a little bear. He was like the cutest. Oh, he's still so handsome, but
Carry them in your purse.
I had him in my purse, in my Valentino bag, thank you. And I was putting a leash on him. Sometimes what I do is when he was that young, he would like kind of creep to the door. So I'd kind of like hold it open. And then as he would walk out, I'd put the leash, not the leash, by the way. And Jeff talks about this too. Harness only, no leash. It's not good for the trachea, it chokes. His little baby harness, and he saw something on the ground. I couldn't see what it was because it blended in with the rug that was in the hallway. And all of a sudden I heard, and I was like, my God, what was that? Now, if you're really scared and you don't know what your dog eats, I mean, this was indoors and I knew it wasn't food. It like sounded like plastic or something, but you can give your dog, it's very intense, but hydrogen peroxide, and it automatically makes them throw up like instantaneously. You put it in water and they throw it up right away. I I thought to do that, but then I said, wait, he's so young. I don't want to put that chemical in his body. So I said, I'm just going to, I panicked for like the first hour. I was like, I didn't know what to do. I said, Chloe, calm down. So that night I checked, sorry people, but you have to check the feces. It's really important to see what's in there. Nothing. The next day, and I knew exactly what it was because I saw it. It came out when he went to the bathroom. When you take the label off the bottle and that plastic piece is around it, someone must have done that and it fell on the ground and it was black. It was like the same color as the carpet. So he swallowed that. Now, plastic, as you know, for any animal is like detrimental to them. It's not good for their organs. So I called the vet in the morning and I said, I don't know what it is. I think it could, maybe it's plastic. I don't know. They said, if it doesn't come out in the bathroom by tomorrow, you're going to have to bring him in. So it did. Then I had another situation where, do you have those bullfrogs up, the bufo frogs up by you? Okay, but you know about them. They are deadly to dogs. They give out a venom. They will die. And literally, if you're
I
in and
remember
out,
your reaction as you came up here and we saw a frog.
yes. So so it's at night and they come out in the fall for just a few months. And I'm at my old building with my friend and we're walking the dogs. And I'm like, he was digging a hole and it was dark. And I'm like, what's in his mouth? One of those frogs. But thank God it was like charred from the sun. It looked like a hockey puck. And there was a little leg sticking out of his mouth. He got a piece and I was like, oh my God. So we ran upstairs, power washed his mouth out. He threw up twice and then he was fine. But I knew because it was dead. And even though it still can give off venom, it was like at least a week old. But in those days, like you said, I was, now I'm like, I watch him and I monitor, but when dogs are really young, like puppies, they on the street, they will try to eat anything. They go for anything. As they get older and you train them more, now he's more specific. But I agree with what you're saying in that sense. And it's the same thing with clients. Over time, you learn more and you come from a different holistic approach. You learn through your experience and with your clients help you grow as well.